exactly appoint the judges in India? Is it the government or is it a hidden committee? And what is this Collegium system that we keep hearing about? Welcome back to Did You Know? And today we're going to break down the Collegium system in India. What are the concerns and how we can improve it? To know about the Collegium system in India, let's go to the historical development. Originally, there is no root of Collegium system in Constitution. Only two articles mentioned, which is Article 124 and 217, and these both articles says that the government appoint the judges. And interestingly, it is evolved because of the landmark judgments of Supreme Court. The first one is the first judge case, S.P. Gupta versus the Union of India. The seven-judge constitutional bench held that the President of India is the final authority to appointment and he need not follow the advice of judge whom he consults. So it meant that the consultation is not a concurrence. In this second judge case, which came in 1993, they overruled a first judge case decision and said that the CJI role will be primacy in appointment of judges. And they means that the term consultation means a concurrence and introduced the Collegium system. In third judge case, which came in 1998, they remodified the 1993 decisions and expanded the Collegium system into a current structure, which means a CJI with 4 senior most judges will appoint and transfer the Supreme Court judges, and CG plus 2 senior most judges will appoint the High Court judges. So how this system works? The Collegium system recommends the recommendation to government for appointments. The government can object, but if the system reiterates its recommendation, the government have to obey it. But there are also the concerns about the Collegium system. The number one is the transparency issue. The closed door decision. Most of the decisions held in the closed doors. There's no record about it and they never public it. The criteria is still unclear. No reasoning mentioned when they appoint and transfer the judges. So it means that there's a lack of accountability. There's no mechanism for questioning the decisions. Representation concerns are also a major issue regarding the system, like the lack of women representation in higher judiciary. There's very few women which are present in a Supreme Court and High Court. The social diversity, inadequate representation of marginalized communities, concentration over only the certain reasons means geographical imbalance, and predominance of a certain legal backgrounds. These are the few representation concerns. There are also efficiency problems, like take a long time between recommendation and appointments, and which creates the delay in appointments. There's also a vacancy crisis, lot of complex paperwork, and democratic legitimacy is also in criticism. Like there is still a debate over original intent. These are the few concerns which came with the Collegium system. But we also need to think about the way to improve it. So the CJIBR gave an assurance. The first one is a public disclosure of a selection criteria and process. When we publicly disclose it, so the transparency issue is solved. Then the merit-based selection and objective assessment. The criteria should be clear and on merit-based. Resistance from external pressure. It's very important. And also the ensuring the diversity in appointments. Like previously we had the concern about the social diversity and also geographical imbalance and gender inequality. So when we ensure the diversity, then we can solve these concerns also. There are also suggested reforms like measures regarding transparency. It should be clear published standards for selections, a written explanation for appointment and rejection of judges, a definite time frame for decision making, and input from bar associations and civil societies. The institutional reforms also should be taken, like the permanent research and administrative support, the comprehensive information on a potential candidate, objective assessment of a judicial performance, and thorough verification of credentials. In diversity initiatives, consideration of affirmative action policies, ensuring geographic representations, and support for underrepresented groups. They also should take an alternative models also, like making a judicial appointment commissions a multi-member body with diverse representation, a parliamentary confirmations, hybrid model which combines the collegium with external representations, a formal restructuring of appointment procedure. Recent development was also happened in this regard, like 39 judges recommend across 9 high courts, means that 371 vacancies out after 1122 section positions. Systemic reforms like ongoing efforts to improve transparency and the ad hoc appointments, the Article 224A implementation of retired judges. Judiciary is a very vital for our Indian constitution. Judges decide the case that shapes our right, democracy, and governance. So it is very important that how judges appointed should be transparent and accountable. What do you think about the collegium system in India? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. So till that time, stay curious and stay safe.